Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your favorite program, The Parrot Show. Coming up on tonight's program, the Drop-In Center in Tala Village last month organized an intercultural event to mark the 2008 International Week Against Racism. The show basically was about celebrating the diversity that we are currently experiencing in Ireland. It was about celebrating ourselves and celebrating togetherness. And Parrot Show was there to bring you the exciting moments of the events. So ladies and gentlemen, please relax and enjoy the show. Because like you know, this show is about celebrating you and celebrating who you are. My name is Peter Oginan and I remain your host.
On the 8th of April 2008, the Drop-In Center at the St. Marian's Church in Tala organized an intercultural event to mark the annual Anti-Racism Week. The host, Tendai Madondo, who will be contesting in the 2009 local elections in Tala, opened the ceremony by introducing the Minister for Integration, Conor Lenihan, and Charlie O'Connor, TD. Thereafter, she went ahead to introduce the guest speaker of the event, Mayor Rotimi Adebari, the Mayor of Portlaoise, and the first black mayor in Ireland.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure and honor of introducing the first citizen of mayor in Portlaoise. This person, before I asked him to come forward, has been an inspiration, not just for general people, for African immigrants, for all immigrants here in Ireland. He has shown us that it is possible to go into a new country, live in solidarity with the people, be appreciative of the people that you join, just embrace the culture of the country that you go in to make a living in. It's been an inspiration for everybody, and I just have the honor of inviting Mayor Adebari, the Mayor of Portlaoise, to come forward and give us this talk.
Mayor Adebari advised immigrants to be involved in the political, economic and social-cultural activities in the country. This, he said, is the only way for a genuine integration.
We're talking about diversity, multicultural Ireland. You can trace it back to the mid-90s. That is when it became very evident. That isn't to say there hasn't been multiculturalism in Ireland before then. It's been here before then. But it became very evident in the mid-90s. And I happened to come into the country at the peak of it. I came in 2000. And that was about the year that maybe the country had the largest asylum seekers coming in 2000 and 2001. I must say that I happened to be one of those numbers. But the fact of the matter is, I will always remain grateful to the local people. I will always remain grateful to the Irish community. Because it's one thing for you to come into a culture and you are armed, equipped, and ready to roll, ready to embrace, is another thing for you to be embraced. I arrived here with a mindset of what can I give back to this country. I mean, the famous quote of J.F. Kennedy, I think of what you can give to America, not what you can actually get from America. That was the mindset that I arrived here with. What can I give back to my community? To our humanities all. About integration, what are we actually talking about? We're talking about political involvement. I'll just summarize it in 3 words. We're talking about political involvement. We're talking about economic involvement. We're talking about cultural involvement. So these are the sort of things. We have to show interest in what interests the host community. That is the time that the host community will show interest in our own interest as well.
The host, Tendai Madondo, agreed with Mayor Adebari that Ireland is a country of a million welcome.
To celebrate the warmth of Irish people. I actually heard a saying earlier this week from a very high-standing politician that I'm not going to mention, but I thought that actually adequately describes Irish people, that they are innately decent. And this is what I got from Mayor Adebari. Irish people are innately decent. They're very warm people, they're very welcoming people. Mayor Adebari has laid it out that it would not have been possible for him to be where he is right now if Irish people had embraced him. And every immigrant who has come to Ireland, no matter when they came, it's something that we always say, yes, we don't like the weather, we don't like the L50, we don't like other things, but we like the warmth of the Irish people. If we want to celebrate you, all Irish people, let's just clap for the people of Ireland right now. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
The coordinator of the Dropping Centre, Sister Kay Mulhall, was so excited about the people of Portlaoise embracing Mayor Adibari, as this reinforces the belief and practice of the Dropping Centre.
That's what integration is about, as I said. That's what we're about here too, in Tallaght Cultural Action. Trying to create a space where people can get to know each other, where they can build confidence, where they can feel accepted, and where we all move forward together. We're celebrating difference, we're celebrating diversity, and we're celebrating togetherness.
Series of cultural performers entertained the crowd. The Ghanaian cultural dancer gave a smashing performance.
African restaurant, African Island, for your relaxation and entertainment.
Afro-Caribbean restaurant is the best, and it's I find it very relaxing.
It is a very nice place. I love the food.
Hi, I come here every weekend and it's great.
Anytime I come here, I feel at home with the Nkwobi. It is in Akanda.
Come in and enjoy yourself. It's the right place to be. See you.
You are the project officer of the Dropping. Yeah, what are we doing here today?
Well, Peter, today is National Anti-Racism Day.
Yeah.
So this is a very special day where we celebrate diversity. The new communities that are emerging in Ireland coming together with local Irish people in Tallaght, and it's a celebration of difference, a celebration of what we each have to contribute to the other, what we each can learn from each other, and rather than seeing each other as a threat, to see each other as to see the enriching aspects of living interculturally, the challenges as well as and the enriching aspects.
Do you think the real integration is taking place in Ireland and in Tallaght in particular?
Oh yes, of course. Compared to 7-8 years ago, I would say we're in 2008 now, so the real integration is taking place. In Tallaght, it's extraordinary because Tallaght, South Dublin County Council is like it's leading by example. It's an exemplary county that every other county should emulate. You know, so because we have a lot of concentration of immigrants here in Tallaght, by so doing, the different activities bring everybody together. When you look around all the participants of today's event, you can just see the diversity in everyone and the smile on everybody's faces. You know, the dancers, the ministers, and to top it all, you have the mayor of Portlaoise here. So you can see the diversity. It's a wonderful day. Yeah.
You've been here. This is about the 4th intercultural celebration now in the Dropping. Do you think we are making progress?
Of course, we are actually making progress. We are making progress because we compared to about 4 or 5 years ago, it's not like this. You could see different group of people these days. They are all coming together. We are working together. We all agree in one thing to do. As a matter of fact, we are even happy to see people like TD here, exchanging their view with us, asking them questions, and they're answering it. So I believe that there's a great hope, and we are moving forward.
The minister did pose a question. Are you registered for the next local government election in
Tala? I'm actually registered, and I believe that we are going to participate. We are going to all work together.
Are you registered?
Oh yes, I am registered. We are looking forward to make history here in Tala as well, so that someone, a member of the immigrant community, can be voted in. So we are registered. As you know, Pisa yourself, you are one of the forces behind the voters registration in 2004. So we are moving forward.
I think we are going to do that again.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, okay, thank you very much.
Thank you,
and congratulations on your show.
Clement Esebame, the quality officer to Tala Partnership, while commending Rotimi Adebari in his achievement, challenged the Minister for Integration, Colonel Lenahan, and TD Charlie O'Connor on their readiness to support an immigrant in Tala to contest for 2009 local election.
And now my very tiny question really is that we are privileged here to have our two sitting TPs in the door with us here today, and I want to really applaud their commitment to the issues of immigration and integration in Tala. Thank you very much. The question I want to ask is to both TPs is that seeing what Rotimi has trailblazed on the other side of the country, would the city TPs here be willing and openly not only supporting an immigrant or a traveler to participate and become elected into our South African County Council? Would they actively actually promote such an agenda? And that's my question.
The minister, in his reply, started by wishing that Rotimi was a member of his party Finafoil. He stated that he was ready to support an immigrant candidate, but advised immigrants to register in order to be eligible for voting.
I think this is a big change in Irish life, and I think the fact that we don't have any barrier to people standing at local authority level is a very good thing. And the only thing I want to say here today that it's not just about political parties and people like myself, Charlie, Councillor Joe Neville, and I know that Tim Dye is thinking of putting your hand into the ring and running for the local elections. But I think there's also an obligation on migrants and people from the newcomer community to get registered. And I do know that I throw that back to migrants and people standing for election the first time. Make sure your friends and your people are on the register, and that applies to Irish as well as non-Irish.
Charlie O'Connor, TD, agreed with the minister that immigrants wanting to join the political terrain should be empowered, as Ireland is now a multicultural society. The atmosphere was charged up as the Indian dancer thrilled the crowd with her fascinating and energetic moves.
How are you doing, Prashant?
I'm fine, thank you.
That was a great performance you put up there. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I hope audience enjoyed it because I'm not a professional dancer. I just did Indian Bollywood kind of dance.
So how would you see Tala by now?
I feel it kind of home, and home like it is a kind of word center, not as a center for only few communities. It is center for all the different communities and races. They are living here, so it is very interesting.
Are you registered to vote?
Yes, earlier I was registered with but different county council, but now I am going to change. I am going to delete that vote over that county council, and I am going to register over here in Tala.
So are we prepared to vote in one of ours?
Yes, definitely.
On the next local government election?
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
Yes, I am ready for that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you not see Ireland as a home by now?
Yeah, because here is my first home now, so I'm not going to say here is my second home because I live here, my family live here, so here's my first home. So I'm happy, with the way the Irish people just embrace the foreigners here easily in less than no time.
Hello girls, are you Nigerian? Do you have what it takes to be Miss Nigeria Ireland 2008?
Parrot Entertainment presents Miss Nigeria Ireland 2008, and for more information you can log on to the website www.missnigeria.ie. It could be me, could be me, could be you, could be you, or
So
me.
see you there.
So see you there. African queen.
The Irish dance teacher Kevin, before their performance, stated that integration, in his opinion, starts with the children, who, when they integrate, leave their parents with no other choice but to follow.
The adults will eventually follow. Children have a natural curiosity. They will find a friend. They don't care if the friend doesn't speak the same language as them, they will find somebody to play with. So mammies find other mammies.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, where are you from?
Bangladesh. From Bangladesh.
Oh, do you live in Tala?
Yeah, no, we are in Ronalkin.
Okay, since when have you been living in Ireland?
2003.
Oh, do you like it here?
Yeah, well.
Okay, do you feel you are fully integrated into the Irish system?
Oh yeah, they are very friendly and very warm. They are.
Okay, would you want to stay here?
Well, yeah. At least for next 10 years.
For the next 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time. In that case, this is a home. It's a home to you.
Yeah.
And you? Are you happy here?
Yeah, not so bad.
Are you happy with the celebration today?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And are you going to come back to the drop-in anytime they're having the celebration here again?
Well, yeah, we'll try our best. We liked, so we enjoyed, it's a multicultural program.
So what did you like most today? What you've seen, what did you like most?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, people's comments on cultural diversity, all those stuffs, and dancing, the lady danced.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
you.
How are you, everybody?
Very well. Great.
Where are you from?
Come from China.
From China?
Yes.
And you?
I'm from Peru.
From?
Peru.
From Peru. Oh.
Yeah.
And that's Kay, Sister
Kay.
Kay.
Yes, I know Kay.
From Irish, and they're Nigerian. You see, we are all the same, from different nationalities, but we are all the same. And that's what the tree is talking about, the tree of life, So, how do you feel living in Ireland?
Me?
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great.
Great. Their people's very warm, nice. They had a very great heart, love you. They love
How
you.
long have you been living here now?
5 years.
5 years.
They
Well,
are
that's
funny.
a long time. Tell me briefly about the drop-in.
Well, I'll tell you, the drop-in is operating since 2003. And like Kevin Warren, the dancer, said, it has grown. He has seen it. He was here 3 years ago. And he was here 2 years ago, and he was just overwhelmed when he came today. And he said, oh my God, this place is growing and growing. And it is about spotting the talents and the gifts of people. And, you know, giving them the space to use their talents and their gifts, and confidence building.
And I got a great opportunity to learn in English, and you know, I want to go to get some education, and I got a great help.
So
I got a great help from jobs.
You actually learned your English here?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's
yes,
great.
I do.
And now you can speak English very well. Oh, that's great. Viewers, I am very pleased to be with these two people. I have with me here the first black mayor in Ireland, Mayor Rotimi. And by Rotimi is Tendai Mandondo. He's going to be contesting for councillorship in Tala in 2009. So you can see why I am very happy to be with the two of them. They are changing the face of Ireland. They are making us proud. They are changing the belief, the way we are perceived. So, Mayor, you are welcome to Tala. This is my home, and you are welcome to my home now.
Thank you.
You know, your home is Portland, and mine is Tala, and you are in my home today. Welcome to my home.
Thank you, Peter, and I'm delighted to be here. So, thanks for the invitation. I consider it a great honor to be here today, and to be with Tendai. I think it's a great opportunity, because at this stage we are together, so that you don't know when next I'll be with her. It could be when she's in that council there in Tala, and I look forward to that.
Tendai, are you happy? You've been the host of the celebration. Do you think everything has gone like you wanted it to be?
I'm absolutely delighted. Not just that I was the master of ceremonies for this very important event, but also the fact that we have Mayor Adibari joining us and leading the whole proceedings. We've really been inspired by the fact that, you know, another African person, you know, has made it and has stepped forward to integrate with the local communities and receive the support of the local communities. We really, really have been inspired by the day-to-day because of what Mayor Adibari has done. And I've actually taken a lot of things, you know, out of what he has done, that you can actually step out and you can make it. So I've been really encouraged.
So seeing Adibari now, rising from being a council to being a mayor, has that one given you hope that you can make it? And you're standing by him now, beside him now. Is it giving you, you know, kind of inspiration that, okay, I can make it? I'm with my brother here.
I was actually saying in a couple of minutes ago that I'm not even fit to be rubbing shoulders with him, actually. But I've also taken the anointing from him, that it actually is possible and you can actually do it. It will be challenging, I know, because like in Portlaoise it's different from here in Tala. But I know that I've got his support, and I know that I've got your support in other migrant communities, but not just migrant communities, but also, you know, Irish people who are local here. You had the Minister of Integration and the TD locally, Charlie O'Connor, was actually expressing the idea that, you know, we will be behind you and we will be supporting you. So I'm really, you know, looking forward to exciting times ahead with your support.
Just one last question, Mayor. The Minister for Integration did pose a challenge. He said, how many of you are registered here? What have you got to say to people who are not registered? Because we're talking about empowerment now, we're talking about being heard, we're talking about voice. What have you got to say to
I must say that was a very good comment there by the Minister for Integration, and it's a brilliant observation. I mean, my experience has shown as well that about 60 to 70% of the migrant community don't have their names in the electoral register. And if you actually want to have a voice, if you want to get listened to, you have to put your name down on that register. The way it goes is, I mean, politics is always a game of number, and you can only vote if you have your name on the register. I mean, it doesn't matter that if you have your name there, you must cast your vote for Tendai. But I expect you to cast your vote for her anyway. But then if you have your name there, the candidate will begin to take you seriously because they know you are a force to be reckoned with. But when you don't have your name there, they don't see you as a voice because they think, well, you're not going to give us your vote. I mean, you're not going to vote anyway. So how are we going to be bothered about you? So it is very important to have our name on the electoral register. And when the candidates come knocking at the doors, then we can then pose our questions, our concerns to the candidates. I mean, what's your program for the migrant community? So, but the first thing to do is we should ensure we have our name in the electoral register. It is very, very important. At the moment, it's not looking good. So if you are watching this program and you haven't got your name on the electoral register, all you need to do is just go to your council offices. and say to them you want to put your name down on the electoral register, and you'll be given a form there. There and then you can do it, and it's very simple.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Hello, how are you doing?
Well, thank you, Peter.
Yeah, what's your name, please?
My name is Marie Marsh. I'm a Brigidine's sister from Sydney, Australia.
Oh, that's great. And you're standing by beside the first black mayor in Ireland.
That's right.
That's Mayor Adebari.
I think it is one of the most exciting occurrences that has happened. And I've been coming to Ireland for, as I was saying to Peter, about 6 years at this time of the year. And I had just seen a growth and development in the openness of people of Ireland to embracing multiculturalism in their own country. They have been wonderful in going out to other countries and assisting other countries. Now they're in bringing and embracing multiculturalism in their own country, and I think that's wonderful.
The formal session ended with Mayor Adebari leading a dance of togetherness and oneness that celebrates the diversity in the new multicultural island.
I do hope we've been able to brighten up your Monday evening a little bit. I want to clarify the issue of registration and voting in Ireland. If you are an immigrant resident in Ireland for the past 6 months, you are eligible to vote and be voted for. In 2004, we had people like Dr. Matthew Taiwo and Mayor Adebari being voted into offices as councillors. And right now, people like Benedita Atto in Dundalk and Tendai Mandondo in Tala are gearing up for the 2009 County Council election. So as immigrants, for us to be able to effect a change and for our voices to be heard, we need to be registered. And for you to register, all you need to do is go to the County Council nearest to you and get yourself registered. And then comes 2009, you'll be able to exercise your rights and vote in your preferred candidates, most preferably your immigrant candidates. So please, viewers, if you're an immigrant, once again, go to your county council and ask to be registered. On that note, we've come to the end of the show. Please join us next week when we bring you another exciting edition of Parrot Show. I remain your host, and I am Peter Oginan.